On this day, December 31st, 1862, enslaved and free black Americans stayed awake all night, waiting to see if freedom would come. This was not a celebration. There were no fireworks, no countdowns, just waiting. Across the South, and in free black communities in the North, men, women, elders, and children gathered in churches, cabins, and homes. Candles burned low, prayers were whispered. Hymns filled rooms heavy with fear and hope. They called it Watch Night, because at midnight something was supposed to change. Earlier that year, Abraham Lincoln had issued the Emancipation Proclamation, but with a condition. Freedom would only take effect if the Union still stood, and only when the clock struck midnight on January 1st, 1863. Until then, nothing was guaranteed. For enslaved people, the law was a rumor, a promise written on paper they had never been allowed to read. They had seen promises broken before, so they watched. They watched the clock. They watched the doors. They watched for the sound of soldiers. They watched for betrayal. Some slaveholders told lies that night, that the proclamation had been canceled, that freedom had been delayed, that nothing would change. Others tightened control, fearing rebellion, because even the idea of freedom was dangerous. In churches, black preachers spoke carefully, not too loud, not too certain, because if freedom didn't come, hope itself could be punished. Children sat on benches trying to stay awake. Elders held hands, remembering lives lived entirely in chains. No one knew what the morning would bring. Would soldiers enforce the law? Would enslavers ignore it? Would freedom arrive or be taken back? Then the hour came. Midnight. In some places, bells rang. In others, silence. In many southern states, nothing happened at all. No chains fell. No doors opened. No papers arrived. Freedom had been declared, but not delivered. And yet something irreversible had occurred. For the first time in American history, freedom had been spoken into law. Slavery was no longer permanent. It was now counted down. Word spread slowly in the days and weeks that followed. Through soldiers, through whispers, through prayer meetings. As Union troops moved south, freedom followed behind them. Uneven, delayed, contested. Some were freed immediately. Others waited months. Some waited years. But Watch Night remained, because that night proved something powerful. That black Americans did not wait passively for freedom. They prepared for it. They watched for it. They held the system to its word. That is why, long after emancipation, black churches continued to gather every December 31st, not to party, but to remember. Because freedom in America has always arrived late, always contested, always conditional. And if you've never heard of Watch Night before, ask yourself, why is the moment black Americans stayed awake waiting for freedom not treated as one of the most important nights in American history? What else had to be buried? So the story of freedom could sound simple. History remembers the powerful.